Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may find yourself in this great, big, wide, wonderful world. It is your girl, and I'm back. Hey, y'all, listen to this. I want to talk a little bit about why tears can be a spiritual weapon. Now, you know I've got my notes, so I'm going to be dashing my eyes that way and reading it, but this is so important. This is very important. So, let's go. Now, look, have you ever cried so hard that you felt both emptied and strengthened at the same time? Tears are often seen as weakness, but in the spiritual realm, they can be a very powerful weapon. Today, we're going to talk about why tears do matter and how they can fight battles we can't always see with our eyes. Tears are prayers in liquid form. When words fail, tears will always speak. Psalms 56 and 8 says, "You keep track of all my sorrows. You have collected all of my tears in your bottle. You have recorded each one in your book." That means God doesn't just notice your tears, He treasures them. Each tear can be seen as a prayer, a petition, a cry for help that moves heaven. Sometimes you don't need 1,000 words. One tear can literally say it all. Here's my second point. Tears break hardness in us and others. Crying is just not like an emotional release. It's a spiritual one. Tears soften our hearts when bitterness, pride, or anger have built up walls. And here is one of the most powerful parts to this. When people witness your tears, those walls in them can also come down. And even more so, here is another gentle hint. When you go into your secret place and you just begin to cry, baby, talk about a battle axe. I can't even tell you how many times where I had to let my tears be my weapon, and I was always brought out each and every time. Tears carry truth, authenticity, as well as vulnerability. I can't do it. God gonna have to do it. That's why they can pierce through barriers faster than arguments ever could. Now, here's my third point, okay? Tears attract divine strength. There's scripture in Psalms 30 and 5. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Now, I'm sure all of y'all have heard that. I can't even tell you how many times I've heard that. But watch this. Tears are not just the end of the story. They are the breaking point before strength arrives. Plenty times that can happen. When you cry out to God, your tears invite His comfort, His spirit, His peace to cover you. Think about Jesus at Gethsemane. He wept, He travailed, and through His tears came the strength to endure the cross, according to the Bible. Here's my fourth point. Tears release hidden battles. You have heard some of those folks way back in the day that be like, if I can't say nothing, I'm just going to wave my hand, or I'm just going to tap my foot, I'm going to clap my hands, or if I can't say anything, I have to go into my secret closet and just let the tears flow. You remember that movie War Room way back in the day? Now, personally, I've never seen that movie, but I do understand the concept of having a war room, because I had a war room before I even knew there was such a thing in Christendom, or as a calling it a war room. Tears are the soul's way of releasing burdens that we were never really meant to carry by ourselves. Those tears say, "The weight is too heavy for me, Lord. Take it. I can't do it. Because if I got to do it, y'all going to have to find bail money." Now, even though you release it through tears, you are actually pushing back against despair and making space for your healing. Here's my point 5. Tears are prophetic. In many spiritual traditions, tears are a sign that something is shifting in the unseen realm. Your tears today could be watering the ground for your breakthrough tomorrow. They carry prophetic weight. Every tear shed in faith can become a seed that produces joy, healing, and even generational blessings. Now, in closing, I'm going to call this an empowerment call. Don't despise your tears. You are empowered and are powerful because of your tears. They're not a weakness. Trust me. I know they say praise is your weapon, but baby, tears, that's the real weapon. They are reminders that you and I, all of us, are human. And that we believe in the power of our tears. We believe that there's God that sees, who cares, and who fights for you, according to the Bible. The next time you see yourself crying in prayer, remember, every tear is a weapon of surrender, of healing, and victory. Your tears really do not disqualify you, but they empower you. Let them fall. Let them speak. Let them fight for you, because sometimes the most powerful thing you can do in a battle is cry. All right, y'all. I holla. I'll be back. Y'all see I got my apron on, so that means I'm going to be doing crafting and content today. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.